Hi, so welcome back to my channel. Today I have a bit of a different scenery behind me. There's been a change because I'm gonna record a video on my computer this time. I'm gonna be ranking all the games I've played in 2025. It's gonna be a mix of games that I've played for the first time during this past year and games that I've replayed for a second time, and I'm gonna be ranking them basically and also sharing a few thoughts. So yeah, let's get into them. Alright, so here we are. These are all the games I played in 2025. It's about 16 games. We're gonna start with Battlefield Bad Company 1. So it was fun to revisit this game after more than a decade. But it's definitely a bit outdated. Bad Company 1 definitely goes into tier B tier. It's not my favorite Bad Company campaign. My favorite Battlefield game actually is Bad Company 2. I think it's just a bit better. Bad Company 1 is still fun. I enjoyed it. It was fun to revisit after this long, and it has great destruction, which is always a nice thing. I feel like nowadays developers have kind of abandoned the destruction mechanics. For me, it's B tier, not the best campaign out there, but it's a good one, it's fun. This was, by the way, January 2025, if I haven't said before. So I haven't played any games during February 2025, but in March I finally got around to beating Astro Bot, and honestly, I don't really know what to say about this game that hasn't been said already, so I'm just gonna keep it short. This game for me is S tier, and I know that for most people it would be A tier, but for me, this was a special one. I'm not even a big fan of platformers, to be honest, but yeah, it was a great game. I loved it. I think that if you're a PlayStation fan basically and you like platformers, you should definitely play it. It made me very nostalgic. It made me kind of tear up at a few different moments. Yeah, it was made with passion. You can see it, you can feel it. It was made with a lot of love, and I also have very deep personal memories tied to it, so I won't get into that, but for me, it's an S tier, absolutely. I loved it, and it was one of my favorite games that I played last year. So now we're gonna move into April 2025. I shouldn't say the year because it's kind of stupid, but April. That's when I replayed, I think for the third time, Call of Duty World at War. For me, this Call of Duty is B tier. Now, I know some people would get mad at me for this, but personally, just like Bad Company 1, this was not my favorite Call of Duty campaign, even though it's a great one. It's actually one of the best Call of Duty campaigns out there. But for me personally, I preferred Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1 and Call of Duty 4. But I gotta say, even though it's a very old game, just like Bad Company 1, it was great to go through again, and it still holds up pretty well. You should definitely play it if you like Call of Duty campaigns, especially the old ones. Yeah, maybe in the future we're gonna be talking about the old Call of Duty games again, but for now, during April, I also played Hitman 3. This one for me is gonna be A tier, which is kind of weird, I gotta say. I find the Hitman games to be so much fun. I genuinely find myself laughing all alone while playing any of the three games, but this one in particular, in my opinion, was a great one. So you can play all the previous maps as well. Now it's called Hitman World of Assassination, I think. But yeah, I played Hitman 1 and 2 back in 2019, I think. I loved them, and I finally got around to playing Hitman 3. Loved it, had a lot of fun, had a lot of laughs, and I love it. I love Hitman 3. Also, I have to say, the formula is basically exactly the same as the previous ones. I think the graphics are a tiny bit better, but it's basically the same game, and it works. It just works. It's so much fun that still works. So now we get to Back 4 Blood. I mean, you've heard it already, this game isn't all that good, especially if you compare it to Left 4 Dead. It was made by some of the developers that made Left 4 Dead, so everyone was expecting, you know, the same quality basically. But it's not the same, it's very different. I mean, you still have zombies and the formula is basically the same. The graphics are a bit different, of course. Even though I went into it with low expectations, I still feel like it wasn't a great game. It's absolutely not like Left 4 Dead. Those are much better games. So for me, this is C tier. I played it, I had fun, but then I just moved on, and I actually sold my copy of the game afterwards because I knew that I would never touch it again. So now we're in the month of June, where I played 2 games, and the first one was Kane and Lynch 2 Dog Days. So this was a second playthrough. I already played this game very long ago, and I gotta say I did not enjoy it. I didn't remember much of it when I started the second playthrough, but I just did not enjoy it at all. It wasn't my type of game, the story wasn't that interesting to me. I played it, went through it, finished it just because it was very, very short, and I would rate this C tier because it's not terrible, it's not the worst game in the world. Then I played RoboCop Rogue City. I already said this in my previous video, every game I bought in 2025, if you want to watch it, it's on the channel. I didn't know what I was getting into, I've never watched a RoboCop movie or anything, I didn't know anything about this game, but I decided to try it just to see what was up. And I absolutely loved it. I loved the fact that it was a semi-open world game. It was mostly linear. I'm kind of sick of open world games, just like most people at this point. I think that it's a very good game. It does not overstay its welcome. It's like the perfect length. It's not too long, it's not too short. It's very, very interesting. I would put this in A tier as well. Loved it. One of my favorite games that I played last year. Now we're getting into September because I didn't play any games in either July or August, and the first one I played was Horizon Chase Turbo. So this one is basically an arcade driving game. It's fun to play, but it can also be quite frustrating at times, and I decided to play it again to get a platinum trophy again on my second account, which was kind of a mistake, to be honest, because I still have not gotten the platinum a second time. I don't know, I had this memory of it being a pleasant experience, but this time it didn't hit the same. That's what I'm trying to say. So I played it for a few months, I kind of abandoned it for now. It can get quite repetitive and frustrating, so for me this was a C tier. I'm not a huge fan of driving games, and this one is nice to play every now and then with some music in your headphones, but nothing more than that. So hopefully I will be able to get the platinum again this year, but I don't know. So then in September I also played Suicide Guys Sleeping Deeply. This I only played for the platinum trophy, I gotta say, because it was a very easy platinum, but it was honestly surprisingly good. I'm not a big fan of puzzle games, so I played it, got the platinum trophy, and then I moved on, but I think that it's actually a nice game, and since it's very short, I would say try it out, especially if you like puzzle games, it's nice. B tier. Then we get to October, that's when I played Max Payne, and this game, I don't even know where to begin because I loved it so much. For me, this is S tier, absolutely. I loved the themes in this game, I loved the characters, I loved Max Payne as a character, I loved the cutscenes, the graphic novel cutscenes. They were amazing, and I've never seen anything like it before. It's a very ironic game, very self-aware, doesn't take itself too seriously. I don't know, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. It's now one of my favorite games of all time. Now we get to November, and that's when I played Resident Evil 2, which is also now one of my favorite games of all time. I think I played a lot of great games last year, to be honest. This one I've already talked about in my previous video every game I bought in 2025, but yeah, it was my first time playing a Resident Evil game, just like Max Payne. I love this game. I played these games back to back and I absolutely loved them. So it was an amazing experience. I loved every character. I loved Leon, I loved Claire, I loved Mr. X. I thought it was just gonna be something that I would try and then give up on, but no, it was actually amazing. I will put this in S tier. I don't love puzzle games, but this one is like an exception for me. Yeah, absolutely amazing, S tier. Now, also in November I played Battlefield 5, and this was also a replay. I didn't like this one. I only played the campaign and then I played the multiplayer for like, I don't know, a few days. The multiplayer isn't that bad, but the campaign, I did not find the stories interesting because it's like it has different stories you can play, but I didn't find the characters interesting. I didn't like the stories. I didn't like anything about it. I found it very frustrating. There were so many bugs for some reason, and I mean, this came out in 2018, I think. It's a very old game and it hasn't been fixed. This is gonna be the first D tier game. I enjoyed it more the first time around. The second time just wasn't good at all. But I gotta say though, is it worse than Battlefield 2042? Actually no, it's a bit better. It's not as bad. It's bad, but not too bad, I guess. Now we get into December. It was the month where I played the most games, basically. We start off with Sportsfriends. It's a nice game. It's like a party game, I think they're called. I played it for a few days. It gets old pretty quickly, so I would put this in C tier. It's not terrible, but it's not the best party game out there. It's fun for a little bit and then you just move on, basically. Also, I have to say that was not my first time playing it as well. Then we have Dirt 5. This game I also replayed just because I wanted to get the Platinum trophy again for my second account. It's an easy Platinum. The reason why I think it's a nice game, it's because it's not too hard. So even if you're not a big racing fan, you can get into it, you can play it, finish it, and it's a pleasant experience. So the way I played this game was basically I put on some music in my headphones and I played through the entire story, just chilling like that. It's not like something you have to put a lot of your energy into. You can just kind of go autopilot on it. For me, this was a pleasant experience. B tier, yeah. Now we're getting into the last two games. Still, we're in December, and I decided to replay also Superhot. I loved replaying it. I think it's genius, and I would put this in S tier for sure. I know there's a lot of games in S tier, but I loved these 4 games so much. So also for this one I decided to go back to it to get the Platinum trophy again on my second account, and I would absolutely recommend it. You have to check out this game. It's the most innovative shooter I've played in years. The last game I played last year was The Light in the Darkness, which is a free game, and the reason why I played it is because it was a very easy Platinum trophy. This game actually broke my heart. I had no idea what it was about when I started playing it. It's about a Jewish family that lives in Nazi-occupied France during the Holocaust, so it has quite dark themes, and it's a very simple educational game. I would recommend it. It's like only 1 or 2 hours long. I think it's 1 hour long. So I would put this in C tier because it's not my usual kind of game. So yeah, these were all the games I played in 2025. These are all my rankings, from the best ones to the absolute worst one I played. I hope you enjoyed this video, even though it was a bit different. If you did, leave a comment, maybe share all the games you have played in 2025. I also really appreciate the feedback I got in my previous video, in my last video. You can find it somewhere on the screen if you want to watch it. Hope you enjoyed this one. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Superhot.